the future of FPS games on PC. We got a bunch of new titles coming out this year, and well, it's actually kind of concerning if you think about it. What's going on, everybody? You already know who it is. It is your boy, the Giant Newt here, coming at you guys with another YouTube video. And basically today we're going to be talking about the brand new Battlefield that's coming out, the next Call of Duty that is coming out, and basically what is going to happen to us PC players who play on mouse and keyboard, because we are slowly getting weaned out of the FPS genre. This is what I was afraid of, and it's actually something that you should be concerned about too. So as a bunch of you guys know, Battlefield 6, or the next Battlefield, whatever it's going to be called, it is going to be made for next gen consoles, for PC, and it's also going to have crossplay. Now, this is the scary thing when it comes to crossplay, that a lot of console kids are going to be coming over, buying PCs, buying the next gen consoles with crossplay. And basically what is going to be happening is a lot of these people who play on console, and you can't blame them, they play on controllers. Now, if you guys haven't been keeping up with the trend lately, a lot of FPS games that have came out over the past couple of years have had super strong aim assist on controller. And I don't know if it did started with Fortnite or something like that, but if you play on controller, you kind of know what I'm talking about. Or if you play controller over the past decade, you know that aim assist, the controller sticky aim, or whatever you want to call it, has gotten a lot stronger. Now, when it comes to Battlefield, a primarily PC dominant game of mouse and keyboard input players, now a lot of these kids that play Battlefield, they are playing, like I said, on mouse and keyboard. Now, when you introduce crossplay into it, you have a whole new situation. We've seen it back in Modern Warfare when they introduced crossplay, and a lot of mouse and keyboard players were kind of mad that there's a lot of aim assist and they're dying to aim assist. And I'm not going to get into the argument of which one is stronger or not, or which one has advantages or disadvantages, because I play on both. It doesn't matter. It's just about how you cannot have different inputs in a FPS shooter genre that is primarily focused on skill and getting kills. You're going to have one group that says one is strong and one group that says one is stronger. It's just how it works, and it's how it is in today's society. Well, the thing is, now that Battlefield 6 or whatever Battlefield is going to have crossplay, there's going to be a huge influx of controller players, and you'll be finding a lot of controller lobbies. Now, here's the thing. We've seen it with Modern Warfare. I feel like Battlefield is going to have a similar problem, where you have two different inputs, and it's really going to start killing off the mouse and keyboard fan base. Now, games like CSGO and Valorant, those games that are purely built for mouse and keyboard, are going to still succeed, and I highly recommend, if you play on mouse and keyboard, to kind of move over to those games, because the FPS shooter fast-paced genre is moving over to a controller dominant space. No longer is mouse and keyboard the primarily dominant input. It is now controller, and you can't blame the controller players or anybody that has a console getting a PC. They're going to play what is most comfortable to them, and they've been on controller all these years, so they are going to play with a controller. And you're going to have a lot of kids saying that play primarily Battlefield on mouse and keyboard that they ruined the franchise, that it's ruined, that you can't do anything about it. And it's actually kind of concerning, the future of FPS games, what is going to be happening when it comes to the future on PC, on console, on all of that, because consoles are now moving over to be more and more like PCs, and they're actually really powerful. If you introduce crossplay into that, then you have a problem where you have two different input types, one having an advantage over the other, or the other having an advantage over the other. It doesn't matter, like I said, what input you play on. But there's going to be a lot of angry people that said that they ruined the franchise, that everything's going to be ruined, especially how we see it when it comes to Call of Duty and Black Ops Cold War. It is primarily a controller based game, and the game was made to be around controllers. Controllers over the years, when it comes to Call of Duty, have been the primary input, and well, there's nothing you can do about it. It's just the way it is. Now, PC players who played Call of Duty over the past couple years didn't have to really worry about aim assist or anything like that, because then the input based matchmaking, they did not allow aim assist when you played on PC. But that is quickly changing to where, like I said, PCs are becoming more like consoles, and a lot of people are buying, you know, the high-end controllers, the SCUF controllers. I have a SCUF controller, man. I've been using it because I played on console for so long. But when you start plugging in to PC, it just feels like a console, and having a high refresh rate and everything, it just hits different, man. It's a different breed of a controller player. And when it comes to FPS shooters, you're going to feel like you are going to be getting outgunned or outskilled, because a lot of mouse and keyboard, like the KBAM community, mouse and keyboarders, they say that aim assist takes no skill because the game literally aims for you. Now, I'm not going to start that argument. If you guys want to see that argument down, let me know down in the comment section below. We can have a little discussion here. I can make the next YouTube video about it, but it's kind of scary how PC players, FPS games are moving heavily over to controller. And I have a really strange feeling that over the next couple of years, to keep up with the PC community as the mouse and keyboard players, that aim assist is actually going to be getting a lot stronger, just because it's a lot easier to appeal to the masses than the minority. And I'm sorry about us mouse and keyboard players, we are the minority now, because like I said, a lot of console kids, a lot of console people are coming over to PC. And what are they buying? They are buying controllers because that's the input they were on. It's actually a scary thought, just like Call of Duty or World War II or whatever the next Call of Duty is going to be called. I have a feeling it's going to be heavily based around or controller players, and mouse and keyboard players are getting, you know, pushed to the side. And that is actually a very scary thought. Now, I'll be coming out with another video talking about how they can mitigate this and make it feel more fair to all players that are playing on a PC or controller, whatever input you have, how to make it more fair and how to make it more, you know, realistic, so that both inputs are actually pretty fair and balance. If you guys do enjoy this video, let me know. Comment down below what you think of this deep dive into the next generation of FPS games on console and on PC. As always, guys, it's just your boy, the Dryer Nude. Always remember to stay blessed and stay humble, and I'll catch you in another video. Peace.